24 hours pass. You travel about a day away from Larkwood.
Do you guys ever, regret any of the night stuff? I don't regret it. My family loves me a lot, and I'm very glad that they are always there for me. It just, sometimes I don't want to be the hero. I don't want to be the one that's invincible and always out there ready to protect everyone, you know? Sometimes I just want to be Nyx and just ride out in the ocean. This is stupid. I shouldn't have said anything. Sorry.
No, you're right. You don't have to be the one saving everyone every time. You're allowed to be you.
You were all woken up by the sound of a massive javelin soaring through the air and piercing into Lady Dula. You see a knight in full scale mail, standing somewhere between 25 and 29 feet tall. He has a full helm, but it is lowered slightly so you can see his eyes, which are just pure yellow as they crackle with electric energy.
Little knights, your stings will do you little good. In this, your greatest challenge, come forward and taste the steel of Sir Jovius.
Sir Nyx, what do you do?
Well, first off, I am never looking bad. Second off...
Incredible.
It's true.
Thank you. Second off, I literally can't do anything except for run. So...
I mean, do you have healing? Because maybe you can heal yourself or Dula.
Paladins can heal themselves.
I do have cure wounds, actually. So
Yeah.
Also lay on hands.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, huh.
I would do that, considering.
I'm feeling sassy today, apparently, because I was about to be like, oh, I've never been a paladin, because paladins are bad.
Whoa!
Whoa!
No, that was a joke. That was a joke, I promise.
Disrespect.
Paladins are one of the best classes out there.
I just knew it was going to get that reaction, so...
I think I'm the only one in this group that actually plays Paladins regularly, so you honestly wouldn't be that far off.
No, Jamie now has. Jamie likes
Oh,
it.
actually, Jamie has played Paladin quite a lot.
I
Yeah.
have played 2 Paladins now.
Yeah, Jamie enjoys it.
Too. Quite a lot.
2 Paladins for, longer than a one-shot, but Jamie has also played Paladins and one-shots and stuff. But 2 reoccurring Paladins.
Anyways, back to our one-shot with about paladins that
Yes.
you worked so hard on, Riley, that
I
we're
did.
gonna just shit on paladins for a
I
bit.
worked really hard on it.
So I'm going to lay on hands is how much again?
Your level times 5.
I'm stupid and I forgot to pull up my D&D book. Why did I have to go first?
Because you rolled good.
Yeah, I did roll good and it hurt me so bad.
A paladin has a pool of hit points that they can heal themselves or anyone they're touching with. Any amount up to their max, which is their level times 5. If you are a level 15 character, that would be...
A lot.
Yes, I am actually not looking for that. I'm looking for a cure wounds
75.
right now.
You have a point of 75 hit points. You can heal yourself with Lay on Hands, and Cure Wounds is a spell that you will have to look up yourself.
That's what I'm doing. That's why I was like, I need to pull up the player handbook.
Yeah, it's like 1d8 at first level.
Well, I wouldn't be casting it at first level, so...
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to do Lay on Hands, which is maybe the better option?
I'm sure, but I want to know my options. I'm fairly certain I'm going to
That's
be
fair.
doing that. I just want to know my options.
Valid.
Okay, I'm going to do Lay on Hands on myself as I am running and Dishonored style teleporting forward
Nice.
with Misty Step.
How much do you heal yourself up to?
75 more, so that puts me at why can't I math right now? 120.
120. Okay, incredible.
Nice.
So you rush forward, and as you do, you clasp your hand to your shoulder. Radiant light shines, and pretty much all of your wounds close up, except for few cuts, which are at the position where your most grievous wounds were just seconds prior, and then you disappear into a poof of ocean breeze and reappear further as you run.
Still got some fight in me.
Yeah.
Heretic! Apostate!
And it's Sir Jovius's turn.
I don't like that. Can he not?
You know what?
Just for you.
Damn, you're right. He doesn't. Heretic!
Hey.
Apostate! Actually, I apologize. Clearly, I'm being unreasonable. I think I just need to take a moment to cool off.
Yeah, after he says that, we all just stop what we're doing, turn to him, and are like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
I'm just gonna have some blue Gatorade
Hey.
and sit down for a
It's
little
that,
bit.
hey, the fact that he says, like, none of you are nobility, like, excuse you, I am nobility. Oh, I apologize.
Let's play a game called Who Does He Murder? It's
Oh, boy.
Phoenix.
Oh!
I need Phoenix to make a dexterity saving throw.
Wow.
It's fine.
Neither of us have decks.
Where was he? Oh, yeah.
Heretics! Apostates! How dare you come to sully the sacred land of the...
Huh, wait, what would he call this character? Wow, I really ruined his cool moment there.
a little bit. It's okay.
Sorry, Sir Jovius.
I don't want to roll this. I'm just staring at my screen with
Roll
my negative
the
1.
dice.
Roll your die.
We have to keep initiative moving.
It's an 8.
Oh.
Okay. You take 22 lightning. You take 22 thunder damage.
Okay.
That's not bad at all.
Too bad.
I have
Does-
the worst health out of
Okay.
everyone.
Does Reese get to add 3 for Aura of Protection from all of us?
I
Are
don't.
we close to each other?
I mean, we're all kind of running in the same
I
direction.
will say yes. Aura of protection would help, but Aura of
It doesn't
protection
need
does
it.
not help that much.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well,
I
8 plus 3 at least makes it 11. I don't know if, like,
Yeah, no,
getting
no.
past that 10 marker would help.
11 ain't gonna do it at
was gonna say.
level 15 play. Sir Phoenix, you get blasted by a giant thunderbolt and you go sprawling as Sir Jovius continues to scream.
You dare challenge the honor of the Night Father!
And Lady Dula, it's your turn.
When that happens, Phoenix just goes. Yeah, I should have seen that coming.
Are you okay?
Can I use, Rebuke the Violent Channel Divinity?
I believe you can. What's the range on that?
Oh, never mind. It's 30 feet. Not close enough.
There we go.
Yeah.
I forget range is a thing, because we've never had a long-distance fight before.
I know, it's fun, isn't it?
Ugh.
We're fighting against a sniper.
Yeah.
I think you need to recheck your definition of fun, Riley.
I'm having fun.
I'm having fun. I'm playing with my friends.
Thank you, Robin.
Aw.
You're my favorite again.
Yeah.
Can Dula shout something out?
Sure. Dula can yell as a free action.
Yeah, she's like, "Excuse me, we are not here to fight you. We are knights, and we are looking for a missing person."
Roll a persuasion check.
Is that to see whether he's willing to talk or not?
Just roll a persuasion check.
Okay. F in chat.
Oh.
I got
no.
a 10. That's a 2 plus 8 persuasion.
Oh, jeez.
I know.
Yeah, you're very convincing. You yell that out. There's a moment of silence, and then you hear Sir Jovius bellow.
Lies! Your souls will bathe in the flames of the lowest. I send you to your false masters.
Okay.
Okay. Can I do like a religion check to see who his master is?
You absolutely can.
Okay. Well, that is a 14.
Okay.
I'm rolling so low despite the fact that I get to add such high numbers to it. I get to add a 7 to that, and I still got 14.
Perfect. On a 14, what sticks in your head is he screamed something about the Night Father earlier, and you're wondering how he spelled night? Because that can make a huge difference, because one is with a K, and one is with an N.
Yeah. And I think Lady Dula originally thought it was with a K, and that's why she, yelled out that we are also, knights and that we're not trying to fight. But it's now she's like, oh, could it be someone else?
If he means it with a K, then he's a follower of Godric, which would make sense for a giant, but you don't know.
Do I know what could be the other option if it's with an N?
Well, the thing is, it could mean Arwell, who is the god of the moon. So that would, if he worships a male aspect of Arwell, that would place Arwell pretty squarely as the Night Father, which would, maybe make sense and is probably an honorific or an epithet that is used with Arwell. Or he could be talking about a demon, because there's probably 80 demon princes that also probably call themselves the Night Father, and so you're like,
all right.
Could you be more specific?
Yeah, that's what you get with the 14.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, thank you.
No problem. Sir Jovius is going to hurl the wind javelins at Dula.
All right.
Because she's yelling stuff at him, and he doesn't like that. Lady Dula, I need you to take 38 damage as 2 massive wind javelins soar through the air and gut into you, piercing if that matters. Okay, and that's Sir Jovius's turn. Dame Gale, it's your turn. What do you do?
Yes. I have 2 things I'm going to do. First thing I'm going to do, she shouts out to the giant after Dula just said, hey, we're not here for you. We're here for someone else. She also pipes in and she says, I can prove it. And she takes her sword, turns it point down, and stabs it into the ground. And a greenish sparkling glow ripples out in a 15-foot radius around her and whoever is near her. And she casts Zone of Truth. We're not here to fight.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage. I'm going to roll something on Sir Jovius's end.
Persuasion. Do I have persuasion?
I literally built a persuasion paladin and just failed my roll.
Yeah, it happens to the best.
Literally got slightly better than a nat 1.
That is a 14. Yeah. I got a 7 beforehand.
Ooh.
Another pause. And then Sir Jovius roars.
Illusions! Witchcraft! Endless blasphemy!
She looks angry and frustrated. She's her cheeks kind of redden, and she picks her sword up from the ground. The green circle sucks inward towards it again, and she raises her sword towards him and says, if you care so much about honor, then come fight. And she is casting Compelled Duel. He has to make a wisdom saving throw. If he fails, he has to make a wisdom saving throw every time he does not move towards her.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Doesn't Compelled Duel have a certain distance? Because I looked at that the first time. It has a range.
Wait, yeah, what's the range on Compelled Duel?
Oh, it does. 30 feet. I can't do that then. She says that anyway.
Yeah, Gale, I'm gonna say roll perception. Since I let Dula do 2 rolls, I'll let you do 2 rolls.
Perception. I don't have that. Can it be insight?
I'll let it be... You don't know this, man. I'm not going to let it be insight. I'll let it be Arcana.
You don't know this, mans.
I don't have that either. That's another 14.
Another 14. Something about this seems weird, but you can't put your finger on it.
Cool.
Actually, Princess Lark, the Lark, princess of all the larks and eventually all birds, is going to give you the help action. Roll that again.
Okay. That's an 8.
How
Aw.
important would you say this role is?
You are blind.
We don't hear Princess Lark anymore.
The lark, sure.
Is there a way I could give my inspiration for this role?
You can
I
gift
just rolled
inspiration.
again to test my die, and I got a 17.
Okay, well, if Nyx, do you want to give your inspiration for this?
I'm debating, is this worth giving an inspiration for?
If you give it, then I will take Gale's 17.
Well, inspiration makes a roll into a nat 20, right?
No, it just lets you roll with advantage.
Oh. Yeah, I'll give my inspiration.
So
I shout out, "You got this!"
It works.
Gale,
I believe in you.
did you get that 17 total?
Yeah,
Okay.
everything added.
With a 17, gears start to turn in your head as you start to piece some stuff together. One, giants mostly worship Godric, and Night Father would be a title that Godric would answer by, since Godric and Themris would be the the fathers of Libitina. An epithet that would be used to describe Godric could be Night Father or Night Mother, depending on which aspect you worship. And so that, clicks in your head for a moment. And as you're, thinking about this, you look over at Jovius, and again, something is not quite right. There's like a green tint in the lightning eyes you're now starting to pick out. There's like a shimmer there. Maybe you guys are on the same side, but maybe there's something else going on that is maybe wrong with Jovius.
Under a charm spell.
Okay.
Nyx, does that feel important enough to have spent your inspiration on?
It's fine.
You don't want to kill this guy, because he's nice, maybe.
You're starting to think this is a follower of Godric that's been enchanted or misled in some way.
Yeah.
Maybe both.
I don't have anything for that.
I think we're also, too far away to even do anything like that.
Yeah, I moved 30 feet forward.
Yeah, I assume. You want a bonus action Misty Step while you're at it?
I already moved bonus action. Well, no, I didn't, because I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I should save my spells. It's so far away, though.
I was gonna say I really would Misty Step.
Yeah, I'll Misty Step. 60 feet.
Okay.
We're gonna make Tracer and just hop over. I'm gonna make so many video game references about Misty Step apparently, but we're gonna make Tracer and just hop over there, but then not have any escape.
I have something. If we can make it back around to my turn, I might be able to do something.
Cernix.
Wait, nope. If we can make it till I can touch him, I might have a thing.
Oh, jeez.
Well, do you want to say that out loud?
I have remove curse.
Oh, well, do you want to say that out loud?
Oh, in character.
Yeah, are you going to say that to the rest of the team?
Yeah.
Are you going to share that you think he might be charmed?
Oh, yeah, for sure. As she's moving forward, she passes by everyone else and she says, I think he might be charmed or under a curse. If I can touch him, I might be able to change his mind.
Okay. So if we can get him closer.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just trying to think of...
Yeah, how do we do that?
Yeah, he's so far away.
He's so far away!
You guys have cleared, I want to say, half the distance, though, at this point.
How much is that? 100-something feet?
He's about 200-ish feet away at this point.
You said 300! You said
You said 300.
Because because I know that, because I
That
had
was
to do
why
an
our spells
eldritch.
could not hit him.
Right, 300. So now that we've gotten 3 rounds,
I have gone 120 feet, so I am like a third of the way there.
So, yeah, he should be like within 100 feet at this point.
So
No,
I'm
he's
also,
within 180 feet of me.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more so within 200 feet. So
He has been also moving forward, though.
Okay.
he has.
yes.
You haven't been specifying that. You have not.
Yeah, you did not say that. That makes me happier.
Yes. And then so with that, I'm gonna be using definitely Misty Step again and another 30 feet movement.
Okay.
Do you maybe want to try a persuasion while you're here?
Yeah.
As an action, because you can't do a spell.
I can do Eldritch Blast. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Out of any of us, I've been the one to hit him.
That's true.
Or you can heal yourself.
I actually kind of don't want to do that because in this moment, Phoenix's goal is going to be trying to get Gale close. I don't know if Phoenix wants to try to anger Jovius to come forward or just hit him again with Eldritch Blast.
I'd say hit him again, because he's already moving forward now that we know.
Okay.
It does seem closer to something that Phoenix would do.
Yeah, so that's why. And then,
It's like a Pokemon. We get him to low health before he can make friends with him.
Riley, question.
Yeah.
Riley, genuine question.
What's up?
So for Eldritch Invocation, it doesn't say that it's an action, but it doesn't say it's...
It depends on the
bonus
invocation.
action.
Some are actions, some are not. You have to say by the invocation.
It's Fiendish Vigor. It's where I want to cast False Life so I don't die, and it's a first level spell without expending a spell slot or material component. Would that be an action
Let
or...
me pull it up and check the wording.
That's why I'm asking, because I don't know.
For a second, I was really confused because I forgot that you had multi-classed as a sorcerer. I'm like, how do you have cantrips?
No, not sorcerer. I
Warlock.
am warlock.
It says it's at will. So
At will? Oh,
it doesn't
dope.
say as an action, it just says at will.
Dope. I'm doing that so if I do get hit, I'm not totally dead. Again. So
Sure.
I'm so glad I took that, because I only have... So with that,
Yeah, at will does not mean an action.
so Phoenix grips onto, just grips the Kiss of Mariella a little tighter, and then, once again, Eldritch Blast, which is my good old friend. Beautiful, beautiful sweetheart.
Warlock. So anyway,
Let
I
me
started
roll.
blasting.
Yeah, so anyway, I go in there and I start blasting.
Ew.
Okay. That didn't do it, so one of them misses, because that's a 10. I doubt this giant knight can get hit with
No.
a 10. And that's a 14. Why are we rolling like that? Wait, I have a point of inspiration! So does 14 hit? I need to know.
14 does not hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a point of inspiration. Because fuck that. I got another 14! Fuck!
Worth it.
No, it's not!
You fire your blasts at Jovius, and as they soar through, you hit true, but right as you're about to hit, he flicks his blade of lightning and, dispels them.
I want to, and I...
Pray to whatever lowish filth that you answer to, before I cleanse you from this plane.
I don't appreciate you calling Godric and Mariella that.
I would never call Godric that! How dare you, Sirrah!
And Phoenix just goes, that's who I pray. Phoenix just looks like...
How can you hate the couple?
Phoenix just like, that's...
What's your problem with the couple?
One moment, Jovius is gonna roll
Roll for dumbassery.
Jovia seems mildly confused.
Oh no!
And then goes,
Your devil tricks won't work on me.
Trust me, I wouldn't be so exhausted if I didn't, for being a follower of who I follow, if it wasn't in this goddamn forest. Sorry, Corinna, I'm mad. And I'm tired.
Did you just commit a heresy against Corinna?
I said this forest. I immediately apologized because Phoenix was like, fuck.
You feel yourself about to take 1 point of radiant damage, and then it eases off.
Oh my god! Phoenix is like, wait!
1 point.
So, Nyx.
So I am just gonna. I'm a little bit lost. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna keep on trucking it. No, actually, you know
are
what?
about a movement, a dash away from Sir Jovius at this point.
I am slower than everyone else, so keep that in mind.
Yeah,
I'm
this is the
behind
last
everyone
round
else.
of movement before everyone gets there. You would be the
Okay.
furthest one away.
Except for Dula. So I think
Except
that
for
Nyx.
Dula?
I think
Yeah, I'm very slow.
I think Nyx is looking around and noticing that like everyone is there except for Dula, and panics a little bit. And it's like, oh, but we have to have Dula. And so I don't know. Can I see Dula?
Yes.
Do
Because
you
we are
have
through
dark
the
vision?
forest. I do have dark vision.
Then yes, you can.
Okay, cool.
I think it'd be pretty obvious that I'm crashing through the forest. Like,
Okay, cool. So I know that
I'm
Dula's
big.
coming. Okay, then in that case, yeah, I'll just dash. Do I have another movement use of Misty Step? I do. So I'm going to use my second level spell slot. No, second level spell slot. I didn't Misty Step in the first place.
You rush forward as fast as you can, and you leap up into the air. You feel the divine presence of Arwell light upon you, and you feel your body unravel into a burst of ocean air and the mist of water crashing against the beach. And you feel your body reform in a clearing, and you look up, and you're like 2 feet tall, right?
I'm like, hang on, no, I'm not that
You're
short.
like, no, but you're like 2'5".
I'm 3 foot tall.
Okay, you're 3 feet tall. This 3 feet tall gnome, appear, raveling your body into this, clearing, and as you look up, you see the tallest knight you have ever seen, with just a storm gathering over its head, as it holds a giant blade of lightning, and it looks down at you. And just goes,
The first insect to be squished.
Rude.
Nyx looks around and is like, listen. Maybe don't do the squishing. Maybe we can just talk a little bit. I know that you're angry, and I totally understand that. But maybe we could talk this out, and, maybe we could have an honorable battle instead of you just blasting us in the middle of our night, the night. Because, I mean, what would Godric want? Would he want an honorable battle? Would he want you to just murder some helpless knights in the middle of the forest for sleeping?
roll persuasion.
15 plus
Ooh,
5, so
damn.
unnatural 20.
Damn!
nice.
Solid!
He looks down at you. And for a moment, it seems like his muscles untense. And then a shimmer of green light flicks across his eyes. And he goes,
I need not speak of honor with pigs led to the slaughter.
What makes you say that? Like, listen,
Dula!
you can still kill pigs honorably.
Oh man. Yeah, so since I'm falling behind, I'm gonna use lay on hands on myself.
Sure.
Fair.
You're an old lady. You don't have the time to do all this magic transportation.
So that is, let's see, calculator. Paladin level times 5. So
Mm-hmm.
times
75.
5.
You have 75.
75.
Yeah.
So I could heal myself up almost to full health again.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Sure. What's your new hit points?
126.
126. Perfect.
I'm gonna keep moving forward.
Sure.
And... oh, I forgot to add a +5 to my persuasion check. Whoops.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's if I did Channel Divinity. Never mind. I literally have a Channel Divinity that's like, I get to be extra persuasive.
That's cool. That requires an action, though.
Yeah, it's a bonus action, actually.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Something to
nice.
keep in mind.
Yeah. I went with a lot of Channel Divinities by using the Amulet of Drought.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not close enough to do anything still, right?
I mean, he can hear you.
Yeah.
Just start cussing him out. That's my strategy.
Dula is more refined than we are.
Maybe you want to make another run at persuading with that additional +5?
Well, I didn't cast Channel Divinity, so
You can.
I could. I'm just wondering if that's something I want to be doing right now, or...
Yeah.
I do want to say, after that whole encounter, Nyx is going to just shout back and be like, yeah, they're super duper, like, mega cursed and possessed right now.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna cast my Channel Divinity.
Okay.
Not yet. Because it lasts for 10 minutes, and I don't feel like it's gonna be very useful in this fight. I'd rather do it for, like, walking through town. I am gonna yell out, though, and try and do a persuasion. Now that we've kind of, like, gathered he's a follower of Godric, she's gonna once again be like, please, sir, we have followers of Godric on our team. This is not... we are not trying to fight you. This is not... brain. She would have said something very good.
Yeah. For sure.
For sure. No, I'm gonna say she just kind of keeps stumbling like that.
Sure.
She
Yeah,
can.
that makes sense.
This is not your fight to win.
There you go.
And... why?
Oh,
I rolled
no.
a 2 again!
Oh, Dula.
Well, it makes sense with the stumbling, I guess.
Yeah.
Dula performing very badly in the segment of this I put in specifically
This
for her.
entire fight.
This was the puzzle that Dula was going to be really good for.
Yeah.
Puzzle fight. Okay.
It's always someone else who does it whenever you build something for someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It knows.
It's always how it goes.
Okay. Dula, I think that's the end of your turn.
Yeah. Well, I'm healed up.
It's Sir Jovius's turn.
Don't want to do that.
Who's he gonna hit?
Sir Jovius turns to Sir Nyx, who made it into the
Oh, no!
clearing.
I thought he went after Nyx.
He has legendary actions.
I see.
Oh no!
Oh, which reminds me, he should have hurled the lightning. He can hurl that lightning bolt later.
He'll have plenty of time to hurl lightning bolts.
Yeah, he's got plenty of time.
I just did such a good job at persuading him that he forgot to hurl a lightning bolt.
Yeah, he forgot to take that legendary action. Good job. You
Thank
distract.
But now he remembered.
you.
On guard, brigand!
How does a 22 treat Nyx?
Well, I think you have a pretty good idea of how it treats me, but yes, a 22 is higher than 18.
I'm not even gonna bother say it. Both attacks hit. He swings his sword in 2 wild but masterful strikes. And you're gonna take 80 lightning damage.
All right, dope. Back down to 40.
Whoa!
Okay, I'm glad you healed yourself.
Yeah, that was my thought when I was healing myself. I'm like, I'm probably gonna need this.
Nyx takes that damage and falls down to their knees and stuff. It's like, that wasn't very nice.
Oh,
I love Nick so much.
I need not be nice to blasphemous cultists.
Listen, you keep saying the same exact thing. I get it. You don't need to be nice. You don't need to have any honor at all because you're a jerk.
No, I have honor. You don't have honor. I'm the good guy. You're the bad guy.
That's all you are. You're a jerky jerk who eats jerky and zaps people with lightning while they're sleeping, you jerky jerk.
Jovius takes full psychic damage from.
Jovius takes 800 psychic damage.
You're here to rob me. I don't have to be kind.
I didn't steal anything. I am sitting here with my bird and my friends.
Why are you bringing up the fact that you have a bird? What does that have to do with anything?
They're a dope-ass bird. Have you met this bird, or did you just go see, oh, there are a couple of guys just chilling in the forest. Let me zap them real quick.
I like the idea that Sir Jovius is just getting very genuinely confused. Like, what the hell?
Birds can be evil?
Dame Gale, it's your turn.
Okay. I misty step towards him.
And with that, I'm gonna say you make it into the clearing.
Every time I'm
right.
on here, something has to do with birds.
It's true.
It's true. And, question for you guys. I realized I also have Cleansing Touch, which ends any spell on anyone. So
Ooh.
should I do Remove Curse specifically? Or Remove
I
Spell?
think Cleansing Touch sounds way better. Because we don't know necessarily it's a curse. It could be just something else.
Yeah. Yeah, Charm would be a spell. So I'll do Cleansing Touch, because that also involves spell curses.
Okay.
So
I
she...
feel like it's a broader sense, yeah.
In the meme version of this, she reaches forward, touches his leg, and goes, "Begone, thought!"
No! The meme version, I love something.
But in the real version, she reaches forward, and there's like the green glow that was there before when she did Zone of Truth, but it ripples out over its body.
As you do that, you just touch and that's how it works. You just touch and boop, do it.
Use your action to end one spell on yourself or another creature.
Oh, okay, wow. You
Wait,
rush.
it says willing creature.
Willing creature?
Yep, I cannot do that. I have to do Remove Curse.
I'll let you do Remove Curse. We'll rewind that.
I mean, would he want to have it, like, subconsciously want to have it removed?
Subconsciously, yes, but actively...
I don't know that subconscious counts as willing in this case.
Yeah, actively he is not willing.
Actively, he thinks we're garbage.
Actively, he's an asshole.
Yeah, he's a jerky jerk.
So,
Actively, he's a jerk.
retconning that, she can't do that. She reaches forward, there's the ripple of the Zone of Truth that she did before, going across his body as she casts Remove Curse. Fingers crossed.
It just says a curse afflicting a creature ends, huh?
Uh-huh.
One moment. Let me Google. To do enchantment
Is this a curse?
as curses. It's enchantments count as curses. Okay. Wild.
Dope.
Nice.
You burst into the clearing. You scream what you scream. You reach out and you manage to just make your hand make contact. You smack the armor, and your green aura surges across your body. The Zone of Truth combines with it and kind of pulses up Sir Jovius. As it does, it zooms up his body and it sort of starts to spiral, and as it spirals, it changes shape ever so slightly, and it looks like it's the shape of two winged celestials. And they spiral around Sir Jovius, and as they cross over the head, you see the green glint shimmer across his eyes and then get wrapped up into the green energy that you just sent around him. It soars up into the air. The two winged celestials wrap each other in an embrace, and there's a light explosion of light, and the spell is gone, and the storm begins to dispel.
It was the lovers.
Yay!
It was the couple. You
Sorry.
always
The
say
couple, the
lovers.
pair, the lovers, all are acceptable.
The parents.
The parents.
Yeah, to my bratty child, it is the parents.
And Sir Jovius stumbles back a little bit.
Gale kind of steps forward as he stumbles, and she says, Sir Jovius, are you all right?
I want everyone to make a group persuasion check.
Okay.
All right. What?
Oh, finally!
My die disappeared.
Dula, I believe in you.
I got an 11.
That's a 23, baby!
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
16.
I got a 15.
I got an 11, which makes sense. I was the one that I did hit.
Okay. We're gonna take Lady Dula's 23 for this.
Yeah.
As you all manage to make your way into the clearing, you said, Sir Jovius, are you all right? And the storm giant looks around and kind of looks up and sees the sky. Goes,
Where am I? Who? My apologies, fellow knights. I am Sir Jovius. I am charged with the protection of the Orb of Mariella by Sir Godric. I
would say the moment Mariella's mentioned Phoenix, like, perks up, like,
Dula's like, it's alright, take your time. And she's going to offer him some of her baked goods that she has on her, which she's a Cyclops, so they're pretty nicely sized, but he is a giant, so they're probably like tiny little snacks to him.
Yeah.
But at least they're not like human-sized pastries. They are Cyclops-sized pastries.
I haven't done any healing, so I was wondering if I could also give him some healing.
oh,
I
sure.
did.
Just a little pat.
He needs 15 points of healing, and then he's at
Okay,
max.
15. Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah.
Sure. Wait, that can't be right. One moment. 5 takes him
I
to...
did Eldritch Blast, remember? Eldritch Blast
Not
doesn't do too much.
sorry, not 15, 30, 35.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do 35. That's fine.
It's like, did we really do, like, absolutely nothing?
I was the only one that hit!
Yeah.
I hit.
Gale, we'll flavor that incredible remove curse also healed him when you did that.
Okay, yeah.
He kind of kneels down and crouches so that he can kind of speak to you a little bit better.
Oh.
And he goes,
I apologize. I was maybe lied to. Last thing I remember was I was in the dungeon doing my task, protecting the orb. And then a woman came in with her companion, a knight. And they started telling me that terrible cultists were coming to steal the orb of the orb of Mariella and take it. That has been my charge 800 years. And they were explaining to me that I needed to protect it and take it away, and then next thing I know, I was so mad, and I left my charge. I left the dungeon to meet the intruders and slay them. And then I stumbled across you and you matched the description. Cultists disguising themselves as knights.
Dula speaks up. She's like, no, we are the... I forgot what we're the knights
the Knights of the Inner Circle.
Yeah. We are the Knights of the Inner Circle. We're here to look for the princess. She's gone missing. And I'm sorry, sir, but I believe you might have failed your wisdom save.
Impossible! My wisdom save is so good!
Phoenix at that goes, from what I gathered from what you were saying, I think you were enchanted, and I don't want to assume this, but you said, Riley, you said the princess has red hair, like her brother, or?
I don't believe I said that. I don't know that I've decided what hair color she has. Do you want to say Mildred has red hair?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I thought she did. I felt like you said something.
Sure,
so
let's say Mildred has red hair.
I like red. It's unique.
Well, it's also her brother, her half-brother technically has it, so.
Yeah.
I like red hair.
Yeah, okay.
Robin.
I say as someone with red hair.
Yeah, 3 people in the group who now have red hair.
Yes.
I've always had red hair. I don't know what
Well,
you're
yeah.
talking about.
Well, you went from ginger to red. You went from orange to red.
Ginger, my hair was not orange, thank you, but we're not going to get into that.
Oh, it was not red though.
Let's keep it focused.
And Phoenix just goes, did the woman that approached you have red hair?
Yes, she was dressed in fine travel clothes, but her hood couldn't hide her red hair or her crown.
Oh.
Phoenix, you can't be implying that the princess.
She said something about the rightful throne being taken from her by an imposter to Godric's name.
Who else is a princess like that? Who else?
Oh my, this is very, very bad.
I have a question.
Okay, yeah.
We've discussed what our relationships are to the king, prince,
High
whatever
Prince.
he is right
High
now.
Prince.
High Prince
High
Kamail.
Prince. I knew he wasn't king, but I know he's not a prince.
He's not just a regular prince.
But what is our relationship to the princess? Like, did we get to know her at all, or did she not hang around, or?
You didn't really know her for the first couple of years of the war, because Princess Mildred was leading her own campaign to claim the throne.
Okay.
And she had backing from some of the royal houses who were like, yeah, she doesn't have Aasimar, an Aasimar blood, but she still has, the genetic descendants from Godric. That should be close enough. We don't know any other heirs. It's ridiculous, to assume that either that she can't take the throne because she's not an Aasimar, or to just assume that because this kid is an Aasimar that he has the right to. And so she actually was leading one of the armies that you had to end up defeating. And
Okay. So they were both kind of doing the same campaign in the end, but we were just on the other side.
You were on Kamail's team and not hers. Until eventually you guys she was the last holdout, I believe. And once you had defeated her, Kamail pretty much talked to her, and she said she'd stand down if she found out that Kamail was actually related to her. And once this, genetic proof that Kamail was descended from Godric had been produced by, the Sword Veritas, Mildred said she was happy to step aside and give him all claim to the throne because by law, he had the most right to it. She just thought that she had the proper claim because she didn't know he was legit. Or at least that's what she said.
Yeah, so what changed her mind?
And you guys didn't spend too much time with her after that, because after that, you guys all left the capital.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure where we stood with the princess.
Yeah. She was an enemy, but it was like an enemy turns to friend, turned to sister, and like situation, and is like, oh,
it was more like a rival than an enemy.
Yeah. She opposed us, but that's just because she didn't know we were legit and we were good. And once she found out we were legit,
just like this guy,
and good, she was like, oh, it's all cool. And then, she lived in a tower somewhere, I think.
Oh, yeah, no. So, but with that, I want to personally flavor is that Phoenix is from a noble house even before that.
Phoenix is from one of the noble houses, yeah.
So I imagine Phoenix, I feel like Phoenix, having been the sibling that's kind of in the shadow, would definitely have a bit more of a towards Mildred.
Yeah.
So that's why Phoenix asked. Like, it's not that Phoenix inherently distrusted Mildred, it's more so the fact that out of anyone, Phoenix is like, I can understand that if that's the case, it would most likely be Mildred.
I didn't think to question them. Her and her companion carried the crest of House Themris. I'm obligated to answer it with honor.
We don't blame you for a second. Don't worry.
Did they mention if they were going anywhere or any direction?
They just said that we had to protect the treasure at all costs. The divine task that I'd been laid with 800 years ago.
Wait, did they take it?
It was still there when I left.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I am afraid they took it. I'm not well educated on the subject. What is the Orb of Mariella?
Riley, can I roll?
Yeah, Phoenix, you can roll. I am going to say this is extremely difficult and you do not get advantage because of its situation.
No, but I have a religion check, because Mariella.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I wanted to roll. I want to try.
You got real excited.
There is a chance.
Listen,
But
do you know how often I get to talk about the Mariella thing without being negative? Damn it!
Not today.
I was so excited!
Yeah, I heard.
what'd you get?
I got a
13 isn't going to do it.
Yeah.
I wanted to so badly.
Phoenix, you are probably one of the most knowledgeable Mariella followers in Libitina, and that is not a exaggeration.
No.
You are probably the most powerful follower of Mariella in this entire country, and you don't know what he's talking about.
The look of confusion on Phoenix's face, like interest, but also, what the fuck are you talking about across their face? Care to explain?
It was a divine artifact of unimaginable destruction used during the divine culling, until Godric and Corinda took it from Mariella and sealed it away. It was hidden in Corinda's forest because Mariella wouldn't be able to approach, and protected by followers of Godric, namely me and some other divine beings and celestials.
So that's not good that they have a big murder bomb.
We should make haste.
Yeah. I agree with that one. You know, so far I haven't been agreeing with you a lot. You've made some decisions, though admittedly you were cursed, so no, water under the bridge, friend. However, you made some decisions.
I might suggest you lifting us and running.
Yes. Ooh, yes, please.
Yeah. I would like to state that Phoenix looks really like bothered by the fact that something that is both sacred to, like, important in regards to Mariella and in regards to Godric was taken. Like, Phoenix looks really upset.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like this speaks to your character specifically.
Oh no!
Ooh. We've had one thing for Dula, we've had one thing for Phoenix. I wonder what Nix and Gale will get.
I had a,
You got Princess Lark the Lark, princess of all larks, and eventually all birds don't get greedy.
I guess.
Sir Jovius lays his hand down on the ground, and you can all just stand in his palm, pretty much.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Gale sits and holds on.
He lifts up, and he starts he starts flying through the air.
Hell yeah.
And as he flies, he looks down at his hand and looks at all of you, and he goes,
And unfortunately, I am afraid I have further bad news.
He drops us.
Bye, bitch!
I was evil the whole time.
Nyx is having a bad time right now as well, by the way. Nyx does not like flying.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We're not even flying.
Little sea gnome.
I do boats, not air. Ah!
Part of the evidence of the intruders that the woman and her companion showed me was an intruder that they had slain themselves.
And you guys remember that Mildred came here with 2 Knights of the Inner Circle.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Could you perhaps tell us which one was remaining with her?
The one remaining with her was a pale man with dark hair, stern countenance.
Agravain. Fucking Agravain.
No, it is aggravated though.
Who is our equivalent of...
Tell us we're wrong, Riley. Tell us.
He wore dark armor, but it was lighter than the make of you all or the intruder slain outside.
And you all can immediately piece this description together as Sir Cassius, the 5th seat of the Knights of the Inner Circle.
So, do we know which one died?
I'm afraid I did not know her name.
And you would know that the other one that left was Dame Melanie.
Yeah, we knew who went, so we just had to narrow it down.
Melanie.
Melanie was a female half-orc.
Oh no!
She was a paladin that followed Enoch.
Oh,
Oh no! But I love her already.
that's why there's all the undead.
What?
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 That's why the undead necromancer.
Does Phoenix want to say that theory in character?
Yeah, but a lot less like screaming, and Phoenix
Yeah.
just goes, "Fuck!" That's what I had with all the skeleton warriors.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Oh, at the castle with the assholes who try to murder us in our sleep for the first time in the last 24 hours. We're really having a real bad time sleeping. I don't know how I'm going to sleep for the next week.
So, to lay this out for an old lady like me, are you saying that Lady, was it Maribel?
Lady Melanie.
Lady Melanie was helping them and then they turned on her?
They told me that she was a cultist that they had slain in their effort to protect my home, and they showed me her body outside as proof of encroachment.
Is there any way we can get maybe a message back to the castle? She's telling this to the others.
Yeah, if you guys want to
Can we just
contact...
shout for the wizard?
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe if we think real hard about that wizard, then possibly that I can never remember
If
their
you
name
think
except-
very hard, if you click your heels 3 times and say
You will appear.
luminous backwards...
I wouldn't be against it.
Honestly, okay, jokes aside, I think that's it. If you click your heels 3 times and say luminous backwards, it like alerts him.
Wait.
Okay, alerts him. I thought you were going to say, like, teleports him to us. Like, I don't know what he's doing, and I don't want to know necessarily, but I do want him to be alerted.
It will alert him, and he'll cast a spell to communicate with you if someone wants to do that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm trying to figure out how to say luminous backwards.
Okay,
Yeah,
luminous.
Lady Dula's thinking really hard about it.
Seminal. Seminal.
Hello! You all just hear that in your brains.
We have a whole situation.
Yes.
Basically, I think... Oh, crap. I'm terrible with names. What was their name again?
Melanie.
Melanie's the one that died. Mirabelle is the princess. And then...
Mildred.
Mildred.
I'm sorry, did you say Dame Melanie has fallen?
Yeah.
Are Cassius and Mildred okay?
Unfortunately...
Well...
They've turned on us.
Mildred and Cassius killed Melanie.
They have turned on the crown. She is hoping to get it for herself with the Orb of
Mariella.
The second you say the Orb of Mariella, you hear Luminous just quietly go, oh shit. Yikes-a-roo.
I hate Luminous doing Riley lingo.
Please, let anyone who needs to know this information know, but do keep it on the down low. I don't want to spark panic. That was not what the prince wanted.
Now, normally I would be all like, are you sure of what you accuse the princess. Are you sure of what you accuse the princess with? That's tantamount to treason. But if you're, contacting me psychically across the ether, then I'm assuming you were pretty sure.
Well,
I mean, we got shocked by a storm giant a whole bunch, and then that dude was like, hey, guess what? This is the shit that just happened. So I trust him.
Yeah, the storm giant that was protecting the Orb of Mariella was mind-controlled and told us that the princess and,
Crazy.
the other night.
Sir Cassius.
By the way, that's super dangerous, super bad.
Yeah.
Make sure she doesn't use that, and whatever you do, super make sure that Phoenix does not get their hands on it.
What?
Oh.
What? Why?
It's super bad, and if it gets in the hands of a follower of Mariella, it's super, super bad. This isn't me saying I don't trust you, but if Mildred is bad, she has powerful enchantments and can pretty much make anyone do anything. So just keep that in mind. Don't let her use it. I have to go tell the High Prince. Oh, by the way, I looked into that Death Knight that you beheaded earlier, right? And I looked into it, and it turns out that was Sir Hector. Crazy, right?
Crazy. Also, did we behead them? I thought we defenestrated them.
Is that the word?
Threw them out a window.
Yeah, but you crushed his head first, and then you threw him out the window.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, that's not really beheading, but okay.
Yeah,
Is
it was
that
so
right?
crazy. I was like, I wonder who this guy is. And I looked into it, and I cast Legend Lore, and I investigated, and it turned out that was Sir Hector. And so I looked into it, and the tomb of Sir Hector had been blown right open from the outside.
Okay, how do we find the princess?
Oh, I don't know. I'll look into
All
it.
right, cool.
I'm gonna hang up now.
Okay, we have...
Bye! Click.
Tell the prince that... Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. I always forget I have animals. Princess Lark, have you seen the princess lately?
Princess Lark looks at you, and Princess Lark has been... Princess Lark the Lark, princess of all the larks and eventually all birds, has been with you through this entire fight, so no.
Yes. Where was the last place you saw her, though? Because that's where she was leading us.
Yeah, that was true.
She tweets and just kind of points.
Oh, yeah. We don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to recast it.
Wait, she last saw her heading towards the tomb, I would
Yeah.
assume, given that we saw
Which
that Sir Jovius is here.
is where Jovius is taking you right now.
Okay.
And where Jovius is now landing.
I imagine Phoenix
Wonderful.
looks really, upset and very much, the distrust is just...
He did say, not a distrust thing.
Okay, but come on. That would still, even if you say, it's like the no offense.
Yeah.
What it is. It's the no offense, but that's what Phoenix feels.
It does also bring up the question of, if this was made by Godric and Mariella, why would they not allow their followers to touch it?
The one
Because
person
the
who
concern,
follows through.
so I like to think, I'm thinking of it as one of those things where it's you pick it up and all of a sudden you're possessed by the power.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It seems like a bad deal.
And you have a deeper connection to the god, then you're more crazy.
Okay, but that's not how Phoenix is thinking of it.
That's
I know,
totally
but Phoenix
Phoenix
isn't.
can take it however they want.
Phoenix also has a -1 to intelligence, so...
Oh yeah, us as players are kind of mulling it over.
Yeah, Phoenix is pretty upset.
Outside, you see the body of Dame Melanie.
Ooh.
Jeez, they left it there.
Her body is there, as well as her weapon.
Mhm.
Dame Melanie wielded a greatsword called Restoration. It has been left on the ground next to her. There is a hole in her chest.
Can I investigate the hole? Like,
Yeah.
what could have caused this hole?
I would like Phoenix to pick it up, but very much in a like respectful way. Not that Phoenix is gonna take it. It's one of those that this is.
It should at the very least be brought back to, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Like, if we can't bring her body, which is probably not likely right now.
Yeah, so that's kind of what Phoenix definitely probably sheathes it because I imagine the Kiss of Mariella isn't normally.
I got 7.
Damn, there's a big ol' hole in this lady. And you liked that lady.
I did
Crazy.
like that lady. I just turned to the others. I guess they're dead.
This was a woman you served with for years.
Yeah, well, I said that out loud in
Yeah.
the way that sounded a lot worse than I meant it.
That's totally Phoenix, you pick up Restoration, and as you do, you feel a even greater surge of anger wash over you.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm mad. I'm.
No, but now you're even madder. You're thinking about it, and it's crazy, because, like, on one hand, it is outrageous that Liminus doesn't trust you to take the orb, because that's all, like, why would he trust you to not be enchanted by Mildred? The fact that he thinks Mildred is more dangerous than you is outrageous. And furthermore, why don't any of these people trust you?
Oh.
It's because you worship Mariella. You're sure of it. And this is yet another reason why you've been called in to take care of something for your god that is being blown out of proportion and turned against her. And now your friend is dead, and you're being overcome by a feeling of anger and vengeance. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh
Do we notice this?
no! Oh no! Oh
Do
no!
I have anything for that? Everyone check their auras.
I rolled a nat 1. I did not make that.
Oh!
Aww.
Everyone else, I would like to make history checks real quick.
I got a 6.
You said history?
History.
I got a 5.
We're so bad at history.
I normally make smart characters. Why is
And
this
our
one
aura
not?
protection isn't gonna work on a nat one.
No.
No!
Right, what if...
I didn't go to school.
Oh, I have a -2 to intelligence. I got an 8.
Why are we so bad at this?
We're paladins. We're not good at the smart. We're good at everything else.
Listen, I was supposed to be a charisma build, and I failed all of my charisma checks.
Today is not the day.
You all are taking a moment to grapple with the fact that the princess is evil.
We're grieving.
One of your best friends is also evil, and they work together to kill your other best friend. And for the moment, it kind of escapes your mind that Restoration is cursed.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Wait, we already knew that?
You just rolled and you don't. So it doesn't, you don't know that this. I'm saying out loud as the
Okay.
DM.
Yeah, I was like, if that was common knowledge, I don't think Reese would have picked it up.
Melanie was one of the few people that could handle it.
Well,
Cool.
And Restoration possesses you, Phoenix. Phoenix, do you want to hear about your cool new magic weapon?
yes.
First of all, it's a +2 greatsword, and it deals an additional 1d6 psychic damage, so that's 3d6 damage. On your turn, you can use a bonus action to heal yourself. Basically, it gives you the fighter second wind ability while you're holding it.
Okay.
Also, Restoration can eat curses and other detrimental effects, basically by trying to, by casting spells like Lesser Restoration and Greater Restoration on things. you gain health because it eats the curse and sends some of the energy into you. As the curse inside the sword gets more powerful.
Okay, so what do I gain health? How much?
Nothing right now, just for later. Also,
When you eat a curse.
if you try to use this ability on restoration or yourself, you are trying to get restoration to eat you, so you'll take damage. So restoration cannot fix itself without, it can't.
Okay, my question is that I have a hex blade. If I kept this sword, how would that work?
Oh, the sword is automatically attuned to you.
Oh!
Also,
Oh
you
my
have
gosh, you can curse people and then eat the curse.
you have disadvantage on all attack rolls made with weapons other than restoration.
Okay.
Restoration is a little bit jealous, isn't it?
And you also just have to make a wisdom save whenever you take damage in combat, but that's a fun little other thing.
Okay. So, I'm...
Speaking of regaining health, I forgot to do my protective spirit. Can I roll that?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't do it. It can't do anything for Phoenix, but for the rest of them.
No, just for myself, I get an extra 10 points.
Oh.
So I'm back up to full health.
So, yeet.
Do we need to roll initiative? Or...
Yeah, you do.
Cool.
Great! I'm hitting my friend.
Oh.
I got a nat 1 again.
Cool.
Well,
I'm
you know
glad-
what? That's good.
Yeah, I'm glad the player who is cursed is the one who has the terrible
Wait,
rolls
hold
right
on,
now.
I rolled the wrong dice. Wait, guys, I rolled the wrong dice. Uh-oh.
What
Well,
did
you gotta
roll
keep
for
the roll.
initiative?
No, like I genuinely rolled a wrong dice. I rolled a d12.
Oh.
I'll let you re-roll that then.
I got a 14.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
I like the first one.
Sorry.
Nix, what did you get?
I got a 9.
Cool.
Oh.
Dula, what did you get?
I got a dirty 20.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, finally rolling good, and it's for initiative.
Gale, what did you get? You can roll with advantage because you have Princess Lark the Lark, Princess of all the Larks, and eventually all birds.
Yes. A nat 1.
Cool.
Oh,
So I'll take that 11, please.
Jovius got pretty good. Got a 16. Phoenix, what do you say in a sudden outburst of anger and vengeance?
Okay. I'm trying to think of what a good one. I'm upset.
Just shouts out, "It's not fair!"
No, Phoenix wouldn't.
Yeah.
Phoenix has been kind of...
This is all your fault.
No, Phoenix has been kind of sitting also on
You
this a
don't
little...
understand. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
God damn it, I was going to say the exact same thing, but then I was like, no, I'm gonna let Phoenix say their line, and then you interrupted with the thing I was gonna
Look,
say.
If you have a Star Wars thing, you have to say it before Riley does,
Yeah.
because I guarantee he will say it.
Okay, cool.
The only reason why it took me that long is because I was desperately racking my head for appropriate Anakin quotes.
That was just natural for me. I was just like, I have to say this. I was like, no.
Phoenix just grips the hilt tighter and just goes, "It's always the same thing over and over again."
Hey, Phoenix. It's okay. We need to figure this out together. Just calm down a little bit, okay?
Well, it's Dula's turn right now.
Talking is free action.
Yeah.
Phoenix is holding a greatsword and, brimming with cinders.
Yeah, no, I'm like, look like I'm about to burn.
They are beginning to ignite, and you see, a sheen of, magic over their eyes.
Oh no, you have type advantage against me.
Oh no!
Quick, what's everyone's Pokemon typing?
Grass, clearly.
Oh, so funny.
Nyx is clearly not an electric type, given the...
It's water. Your type is water.
Yeah, I'm water.
Okay,
I'm casting Calm Emotions.
sure.
Ooh.
So that is a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
A creature can choose to fail this throw if it wishes. I doubt that.
No.
I will say, Phoenix, the vengeful spirit inside the sword does not wish it.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
think so. Okay.
Um,
I got a 19.
it's supposed to be 16.
Okay.
Sorry, as the player, although I'm like both hating
No,
this,
yeah,
I'm
I get
loving
it. There's something about turning on your allies that is both like terrifying and also fun.
Also because
Yes.
of the, I would say the Knight of the Round Table that Phoenix is kind of meant to mirror.
Also, Phoenix, in this moment, it occurs to you. At no point did they explain if when Godric and Corinda took it from the orb from Mariella, if Mariella was okay with that.
No.
You're suddenly angry on behalf of Mariella because now in your head, Godric and Corinda stole her cool thing and took it to their playground. And that seems incredibly childish to you. It's Sir Jovius's turn.
Oh, I was gonna also see if there's something else I could do, but...
Oh, no, yeah, sure. Dula, what would you... This is the time.
I'm going to use my bonus action to shove them
Oh,
Okay.
with my shield.
bonk 'em.
So...
Do we know now that it's the sword?
They picked up a sword and now their eyes are glowing and they're freaking
Yeah,
out.
Okay.
I'd assume.
Yeah.
I mean, given that we just had a cursed person, I'm like, okay, it's happening again.
Yeah.
So yeah, calm emotions did not work, so she is just going to try and get some space so they aren't so close to everyone.
Make a melee
a
on
melee.
Phoenix.
Oof. That's no good.
You didn't get it?
It's a 6.
You
Oh,
didn't get it.
That didn't work out for you.
That didn't work.
No.
Can I flavor text that when Dula tries doing that, Phoenix just, without even flinching, brings the sword up, like, to block it?
Sure.
Like, just, you know the grip when they have the one hand on the blade and the other on the hilt? And they just, like, with it
Yeah.
straight out? That's what Phoenix does. Like, not even looking, still trembling, doesn't look up at Dula, just brings it up against the shield.
Dula, as your shield collides with the great sword, you see the face of some distorted, horrible ghost screaming inside the sword and clawing at it, like in the reflection. And you're like, did Melanie's sword always do that? It's Phoenix's turn. I mean, not Phoenix, it's Jovius's turn. Jovius goes,
More enchantments! Should I... Wait, should I attack? Or would that be inappropriate?
Joey's is like, wait, is this mine? Should I?
This might be a brotherhood thing. I would understand if I should keep out, but
just don't hurt them.
I can't promise
Well,
that.
we're gonna hurt them if
No, it's
they're
fine.
gonna
I have a
hurt
thing.
us.
I can fix this immediately.
hiya! That's 27,
Yeah, that does
Yeah,
it.
that hits. That hits all of
and
us.
that's a 19.
19 points of damage.
No, that was to hit. So that's
Oh.
that's 80 lightning damage on you, Phoenix.
Oh,
Jesus, I'm at 6!
He lifts up his sword and just kind of smacks you twice with it.
Whack,
bonk,
whack.
bonk.
He goes,
My apologies, noble knight.
Well, he can't bonk. Only one thing can bonk here.
Just like a fly swatter.
You must be calmed. You are under the grasp of witchcraft as I once was.
Phoenix,
That's one way to calm person.
it's your turn.
Okay, you said I can, heal for that bonus action?
You absolutely can. Roll 1d10 plus 15.
1d10 plus 15. Ooh, that's beautiful. Please roll high. I did not roll high, but that's 17, so I'm not at 6.
You gain 17 hit points. As suddenly a surge of gray smoke wraps out of the sword and goes into your mouth and lungs, and you feel your wounds begin to close and the cinders in your soul begin to ignite. You all do remember Melanie's sword doing that.
Okay, so you said I'm automatically attuned to this.
Yes, it forcibly attuned itself to one of your attunement slots. If you had 3 attunement slots taken, then pick a magic item, and that is no longer attuned to you. But I don't imagine you.
I only had 2, so...
Okay, so now you have all 3.
Sorry, I'm just wondering how that works since I'm a Hexblade Warlock?
Oh, it became your Hexblade Warlock weapon.
Hell yeah!
Don't worry about it.
So, what I'm gonna do is that Sir Jovius was the one that hit me?
Don't hate Sir Jovius.
Oh, also, I need you to make a wisdom save real quick.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. That's a 3.
You are overcome with bloodlust towards Jovius. You have to attack Jovius.
Okay, that was the plan anyway. So, with that, Phoenix grits and says, and it's like a fire crackling in their throat, it sounds like, as they go, "Stay out of this!" And so then I'm going with that, and I have my extra attack as well, so...
Sure.
Hold on. As a melee weapon in one hand, so I'm gonna be doing +2.
Great swords do require 2 hands.
They require 2, damn. Well, I have dueling. Does that matter, or?
No. However, I'm pretty sure you can use your weapon as as like a casting focus, so you can still shoot spells while holding the greatsword. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I do have. I was wondering, but I do also have an extra attack. Okay, so with that, I'm just going to go to Jovius, and I get bonus damage rolls? Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Jeez.
Go all out.
Yeah.
Go crazy.
Murder someone. Do
Murder
it.
someone.
Nyx is still nearly dead, aren't they?
Yes. Shh.
I'm gonna do the Fiendish Vigor, so on the false life, too.
Okay. I think that's still that one's still active. You don't have.
Okay, so I was gonna say, though, it's at will, so it's not like it does too much. And then... Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna do 2 attacks. Does that include your proficiency?
Yes, it always includes your proficiency if it's a weapon you're proficient with, which this counts at.
That's a 22.
On Jovius? Yeah, that hits Jovius.
I doubt a 13 hits.
No, 13 does not hit.
No, but I do get to curse you, and then I get to add more stuff, so I get to have fun. Okay, so Phoenix, after saying, stay out of this, just swings. The first one is a wild swing, you see, and it misses, but then the second one, it hit. And what, the damage is 3d6, you said?
3d6. 2d6 for the slashing, and then 1d6 psychic.
Okay. That's 33 points of damage with 1 hit.
Incredible.
Mwah! Beautiful.
You swing it into Jovius the second time, and there is an explosion of smoke, ash, and cinders as you just cleave into him.
Yeah. And Phoenix then pulls it out, and it's dripping, and their chest is heaving. And again, they're cindering, they're smoking. Their hair, which has always been kind of like more fire, like a fire-esque, is starting to even just full on getting that full ignition right at the ends.
Gale.
It's Gale's turn.
It's Gale's turn.
So she sees all this go down, and she's like, "Oh!" And she comes up behind Phoenix, who is now facing Jovius, and she comes up beside them and gently places her hand on their shoulder, just barely touching. Says, "Phoenix, please, we're all confused. We're all upset. And I know this is harder for you than it is the rest of us. Of course it is. This is your patron. But we're all here. If we stay calm and stick together, we can make it through this." And she is casting Remove Curse. It does not remove the curse from the object because it is a magic item. The curse remains, but the spell breaks the owner's attunement, and the object can be removed or discarded. So she, with her other hand, she gently brings her hand over to Phoenix's hands and just slowly loosens the fingers so that it drops.
Instantly, Phoenix, you are no longer attuned to restoration. The Spirit of Vengeance does not hold sway over you, and restoration no longer counts as your Hexblade weapon. It's back to the Kiss of Mariella.
With that, I'm going to say Phoenix drops to their knees because they took a lot of damage.
They did.
Yeah.
So they just drop, and their chest is heaving.
If it's okay, can Gale hug you?
Phoenix is smoldering. I would not advise it.
You would burn.
Yeah. This
Wait,
is a
but
moment where
as
Phoenix
a
is not.
Cyclops,
Oh,
isn't there?
that's true. Lesser Cyclops has fire so Gale would be okay. Yeah.
Fire resistance.
That's okay. She hugs you and she's healing you 30.
Okay, so I'm at 53 now.
My plan to waste as many of your resources as possible is working. Look at all those spell slots and heals going down the drain.
I would like to say I haven't used any, so.
That's okay. I have something for you. It's called low health.
That's true.
It's the same thing he's got for me.
It's called a sword to the face.
It's called death! I would just like to say I haven't taken any damage at all.
I'll figure something out for
Well, maybe
you.
you start charging towards giants some more. Like,
Yeah.
my
It's
goodness.
crazy.
But yeah, Phoenix just goes, you're gonna get hurt if you keep holding on too long.
That's okay. What else are friends for?
I hope you mean that literally and not metaphorically.
He looks at Lady Dula. They look at Lady Dula like, really? Like, this is not the time to make a joke. Like, Phoenix is not in the mood.
Gale does back off eventually when she, feels it starting to get too hot. Are you okay?
No, but it doesn't matter. We have a duty to do.
Are you going to be okay to continue? This is gonna be pretty rough, I'd imagine. And I don't want to lose another friend.
We have a duty to do. It doesn't matter. Kamael is depending on us.
And that duty also includes keeping each other alive. We can't do this without you.
We need to find Milton.
Thank you, Robin Mag and I'll Never Tell 3, for supporting us through our Patreon. If you want to support our podcast as well, you can head over to our website, mxpcrew.com, where you can find our Patreon link on the very first page. We offer shoutouts to our patrons, as well as behind-the-scenes information and monthly stickers. You can also find us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr for all your social media needs. If you like our show and have been thinking about podcasting yourself, I highly recommend starting on Buzzsprout. MXP started on YouTube, and let me tell you, it was extremely difficult uploading 1 to 2 hour long videos at a time in a timely manner. But working on Buzzsprout has been insanely helpful and fast. Buzzsprout helps you list your podcast in every major podcasting platform, as well as provide super affordable monthly payments. I totally forget that I'm paying for it because of how cheap it is. You even get a free, great-looking, pre-made website, audio players that you can drop into other websites, and my personal favorite part, detailed analytics to see how people are listening. If you follow the link in the description and sign up for at least 2 months, not only do you get a $20 Amazon gift card, but you will also be supporting our podcast as well. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next episode.